Hello my dear students, welcome to Deeksha Karnataka YouTube channel, and you are currently going through your FA2 exam cycle, right? And you are wondering what are all the questions that might come from each chapter. So I already did one video where I have discussed all the important questions, but in that video some of you have commented that, sir, I do not have those chapters, I have some other chapters. So I have brought an updated fixed question. Here I will be giving you all the important questions from all the chapters that might be there in your FA2. So no matter what are all the chapters that you might have, so don't forget to watch this video till the end. So I hope all of your doubts will be cleared, and we will be obviously giving you most important questions up to the last model 3 model question papers. So let us start with the chapters. First chapter we are discussing here is ray optics. So in this ray optics chapter, sign convention, focal length and radius of curvature relationship, total internal reflection related questions. When do we observe total internal reflection? Okay, so conditions for total internal reflection, application of total internal reflection, that is the ray of optical fiber. So these are the important portions. Ray diagram of a microscope is there in your model question paper, so it might come, but be careful with this question. If you are answering the ray diagram, make sure you practice it at least 2 times. Next, lens maker's equation, refractive index, refraction at a spherical surface. All the 3 derivations are important for FA2. Also you will get a numerical question from this chapter, so do practice numerical questions from the chapter ray optics. Now in the chapter wave optics, we have Huygens principle, conditions for maximum and minimum, interference, just the conditions, no derivation, coherent and incoherent sources of light and their differences, use of polaroids, so how the polaroids are used, this is very, very important. Next, laws of reflection using Huygens principle, laws of refraction using Huygens principle, expression for the resultant displacement and intensity of 2 coherent waves. So this is a new question that is being added in your model question paper. Apart from that, in wave optics chapter, there might be possibility of numerical question, so do practice at least 2-3 numerical questions. I have done a long form video where I have discussed all the important numericals from this chapter as well, so don't forget to check that out. Next, before continuing, I just wanted to tell you, if you want to secure your 90+ marks in your upcoming PU exam, then definitely you should consider our latest offering, that is PU2 crash course, and the offering price is only 999. You will get all the lectures, one-shot lectures, you will get the complete PYQ lectures as well, including PCMB, Kannada and computer science. Lecture notes and PDFs will be provided. Live and recorded classes you will get. Live doubt solving will be happening. Also, you will get the formula sheet, dedicated WhatsApp channel, PU2 dedicated test series as well. So don't forget to consider this course if you are struggling with your PU2 preparation. This is the one-stop solution for all your PU needs, because you should remember that 50% weightage of your KCET exam is actually PU2. So your preparation of your KCET exam begins with the PU2 exam. So don't forget about your PU2 exam as well. Now let us continue. So wave optics we have already discussed. Next is dual nature of radiation and matter. Many of you have asked me that, sir, I have dual nature, so that's why I'm included. So experimental observation of photoelectric effects. Sometimes the same question comes as Leonard-Hallwach observation of photoelectric effect, so that is also possible. Leonard-Hallwach observation or experimental observation, same, both are same. Einstein's explanation, Einstein's equation, that is also possible from the chapter dual nature, so don't miss out on that as well. Now in terms of definition and some graphs, you have to study photoelectric effect, threshold frequency, work function, stopping potential and their respective graphs as well. So everything is important, definition as well as graphs. 5 marks question, Einstein's equation and explanation. So basically Einstein's explanation can come as a 3-marker question, but along with Einstein's equation and explanation of the same can be asked as a 5-marker question as well. Any combination of 2 plus 3 can be asked as a 5-marker question, and this is possible in your FA2 exam because there are not many chapters available. So from this chapter you can expect a 5-marker question as well. Possible, it is highly possible. not compulsory but highly possible. Now in the atoms chapter, 3 postulates of Bohr's atomic model, limitations of Bohr's atomic model, energy orbiting in a hydrogen atom, what are the matter waves, explain the de Broglie hypothesis of matter waves, de Broglie explanation of second postulate, write 3 properties of photon. These are possible from this chapter. Also remember that sometimes in FA2 Rutherford's drawbacks can also be asked, so please study not only Bohr's atom model, also study Rutherford atomic model, limitations of Rutherford's atomic model. So that also should be considered for this chapter, especially for FA2. Okay. Right now, next is last chapter, semiconductor. So semiconductor is also possibly there in some of your FA2 exam. So band theory of solids, energy graphs and diagram based questions, intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductor, very important question throughout the history of the PU exam. Difference between P-type and N-type semiconductors, biasing of a diode may be coming in your FA2 exam possible, and if this chapter is there, then definitely you will get a question from full wave and half wave rectifier. If not, there is a 10% chance band diagram for P-type and N-type related questions might also come, right? So be prepared, just have a look at this, the diagram and how to explain the diagram. That might be possible, but that is only for 10% of chances. Otherwise 90% cases full wave and half wave rectifier will come from this chapter, right? So this is the end of this short session. So if you have any doubts, any more questions, please don't forget to ask me in the comment section below. When is your exam? And if you have any other chapters that I missed in my last video and this video, please don't forget to mention that also in the comment. I will try to cover that in upcoming video. I will be back. Till then, bye.